Have you ever heard of an ATS,
Talk to me.
applicant tracking system? It's a
Yes.
very complicated way of saying there's a system that scans your resume
Yes.
and says yes or no to
I've
you
seen this, yeah.
before you get to a recruiter or a hiring manager. And I was looking it up yesterday. 20 to 25% of applicants get through that round. So what does that
Third.
mean? So the other 70, 75 get cut off. Why is that? They don't optimize for what the job was looking for. You talked about pictures. Pictures throw off those machines and it almost discredits your resume. Not every time, but in a lot of cases. So am I gonna really push for my face to be on that resume, or am I gonna push for what's gonna get me that interview? I'm gonna push for that, what's gonna get me to that interview. And I've had a few clients early on, and they've had good content, they just needed to rework it. So you go back to what do they need to see? You gotta have a summary at the top. If you don't have a summary and it's just bullet points around what you do, that's your one opportunity to really describe who you are. That's the one component on that piece of paper where they get to know who are you. So you gotta have a summary. And the biggest flaw I see in resumes is, and I'll ask you this, would you rather someone talk about the output they've produced or just copy and paste what a job description says? What do you think stands out to people?
I want to see your output. I want to see experience. I want to see what you've done.
Exactly. So my number one recommendation to anyone that's listening is quantify what you've produced. If you made a huge impact on a project, if you increased sales by 20%, do that instead of talking about I drive sales for X company. You know what I mean? That's the kind of stuff that's going to make you stand out, because everyone else is copying and pasting what a job description says, and that's not the way to do it.